I know that it feels right now like people's political views are entrenched, that people in your life who maybe perhaps supported Trump and they will always support Trump. And Oprah is doing a much needed focus on estrangement, walking away from your family and your loved ones because they can't be changed. It is totally true that it is very, very difficult to change someone else's mind. But I want to be really clear that you can change your own. And if you can change your mind, other people can change theirs too. I realize that there has a lot of research showing how persistent political views are, political animosity, hatred of the other side. Researchers call it the out party, right? But we also get research like this, Opinion Cascades and the Unpredictability of Partisan Polarization, a really fascinating study from 2019 that showed that things can go either way, that what sometimes appears to be deep-rooted partisan divisions in the United States might have arisen through a sort of tipping process that could have tipped the other way. That they showed in some experiments that in a different world, Star Wars could have been a flop. Harry Potter could have been a flop. A hit song in one world with, if it didn't tip a certain way, could be the least popular song in another. And the same is true of particular political views, especially when it comes to things that are not really political policies, like lifestyle preferences, what you choose to buy or don't, your own personal morality. And what we're really talking about when we talk about being able to change your mind is something known as neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is just the flexibility of your brain. Yes, it's difficult, but it's totally possible to recarve the grooves in your brain so that you think differently. It requires intention. It requires consistency, that you're talking back to yourself, that you're changing the way that you talk about yourself, but it also requires that you understand that your thoughts are not your identity. Thoughts are just thoughts. They're like emotions. You can feel angry one day and not feel angry the other day, right? If you feel anger, that doesn't make you angry. Emotions are temporary. It's the same with thoughts. So if you start changing what you're thinking by talking back to yourself, by repeating different facts, different phrases, having a conversation with yourself, you can eventually change your mind. And this is so important. This is how we fight against our own deeply rooted racist beliefs, sexist beliefs, our prejudice against people who aren't tall, our prejudices against people who have an accent. The ways that you combat all of those things is by changing the way you think. And the way you change the way you think is by thinking different things. I know this sounds like I'm telling you just to use affirmations, and I kind of am. But I want you to come up with a different script for yourself. And if you can do it, it means other people can do it as well. And it might mean you don't have to walk away from the people that you love. You can change your mind. They can change your mind. None of this is set in stone. Have a great day. And as always, please be kind to others and to yourself.